So, these people don't like us. They don't like you. They don't like me. They don't like uh, people like us in general. The ones who call out their BS, um, trying to justify, but like, oh, well, they said this, they said that, not putting it into context about who they were saying it to. Um, but, you know, but Silent Hill 2 remake consultants suggested the world would be better without gamers. Now the quote is actually from 2019, but considering he's worked on the Silent Hill 2 remake, kind of picked the wrong profession if you don't like gamers. So he works for Hit Detection, which I believe we've talked about before. Hit Detection is kind of like Sweet Baby Inc. They go in and help with diversity, equity, and inclusion, which for this game, for a remake, I not like it has a huge cast of characters. So, is Pyramid Head gonna secretly be trans? But so the quote in question, the no gamers, I'm curious, what's the dumbest idea you have that you nevertheless believe will, if implemented, make the world a better place? No gamers. As you say that you worked on Silent Hill 2 remake. So without gamers, who's gonna buy it? Surprise! So yeah, normally that's a stereotype, but I mean, this is what the dude looks like. So just imagine a voice in his head. Just imagine a voice in your head. That's probably what he sounds like. I mean, I know what he sounds like because I had to go on YouTube to see. But yeah, go find out for yourself. You'll be like, oh my god, I was right on the money with this one. If I had bet $1 million, I would be $1 million richer because I'd be able to tell it. Yeah, but also like you'd expect, him, free Palestine, brings up the dreaded G word. NPR is very worried that gaming is going to turn kids into Nazis. I totally understand the defensive response to our medium, but it's not at all inaccurate to say the far right groups are trying to recruit gamers. Much of today's alt-right, because it's always the alt-right to these people. It's never people on their side. That you got to put the blame on it's all those pesky Donald Trump supporters and their MAGA hats, and they kick puppies and they don't kiss their grandmas goodbye. And when their moms hug them, they pull away. Every time. It's the far right in the room with us. Like seriously, the far right is like a boogeyman to these people, and it's when you look at Gamergate, it was just blown out of proportion. People were calling out like fake gamers, like the people you would see on stream. And there's actually, where is it? It was down more. Maybe there'd be more gay girl gamers if guy gamers didn't act so incredibly unlikable. Okay, so there are no girl and guy gamers. They're just gamers. The only people who identify as girl gamers are on your side. The ones who need to tell everyone that I'm a girl gamer, or as a girl gamer, I find it incredibly... No. Maybe because you're being obnoxious. Maybe because you feel the need to let everyone know you're a girl gamer. Maybe because you feel the need that you need to come into these spaces and try to change everything because, oh, my feelings. You see it all the time on streams on Twitch, and the girl gamers, the sitting all the way back here, low cut shirt, like, oops, I dropped something and I'm just gonna have to reach down like that, while they sit there and play the most mind-numbing game possible. Yeah, those gamers. Those are the ones that people were calling out. Not females who legitimately were gamers, because, you know, men don't have a problem with female gamers. It's the fake female gamers. It's the ones, Anita Sarkeesian coming out and trying to act like, she does it. She plays games, and she doesn't play games. You have all these journalists who are clearly not gamers, but, coming out and attacking people. But it's like, bitch, you don't even play games. But girl gamers, that's a left side thing. For us, for normal people, they're just gamers. Men, women, doesn't matter. They're just gamers. Just gamers. But this dude, have fun figuring out your own takes. Oh ho ho, try to figure out what part we worked on. But these people don't like us. They don't like the fact that we don't agree with the whole modern audience thing. We don't believe in the forced diversity, because when you force diversity, it's not genuine. There are plenty of games and TV shows and movies where there's genuine diversity and inclusion, and the characters are good. But nowadays they're inserted for the sole purpose of diversity, equity, and inclusion, which means their character, the part that you're supposed to identify with, suffers. Normal people don't look at a character and say, oh, I identify with them because of their, the skin color, or how they identify, or who they choose to have sex with. No, because of morals, what they stand for, what they go through. But those people sacrifice that in order for, we're going to make them LGBTQ PQ plus IA/2 subsection Q, Article 3. Or, we're going to make them a strong... I brought this up, and a lot of the characters are usually stereotypical. You have black characters, like black female characters. They're always stereotypical black female characters. I'd be more pissed off that this is how Hollywood sees you. If you are a black woman, you keep going into seeing movies, TV shows, video games, and you keep seeing, like, really loud, obnoxious black women, that's what they think of you. Are all black women loud and obnoxious? Of course not. But you always see the stereotype everywhere, because that is what Hollywood thinks of you. When you go into something, and the movie, TV show, and you see that super flamboyant gay man, I'm feeling fabulous, like doing everything that you think a gay guy does, that's what they think of you. Most gay men are not flamboyant like that. There are some among you, and you don't even know. So I'd be more pissed off that these people forcing diversity, equity, inclusion stereotype you, because that's what they think of you. So instead of blaming us for calling it out, why don't you blame these companies for writing these characters like that? It's like, oh, you wanted equity and inclusion. Well, here you go. Here's a stereotypical black woman, stereotypical Mexican man, and stereotypical gay man. Enjoy! No, but we're the wrong ones. We're wrong for calling it out. Fuck you. But, these people hate you. They don't care about the game. They don't care about the IPs. They don't care about the characters. They don't care about the history that these games possibly had. They just care about their own bullshit, their own bull crap, and they just don't care. They don't care. And the sooner people realize that, the better. But when a person comes out, says, oh, no gamers, or, anything like that, it lets you know everything you need to know about them. It lets you know that whatever they're working on, They're not being genuine. They're not putting their heart and soul into it. They're not going to deliver a fine experience. They're not going to deliver excellent written stories with enriching and enthralling characters. No. They're going to give you the same slop that you've kind of expected them to give. The forced diversity, equity, inclusion, the stereotypes, the every time. Every time. Just look at the past year. Look at the numerous games that have come out and they've had Sweet Baby Inc. and this all grubby little fingers all over them. Look what's happened. Look what's happened. Every single one of them has failed. Because people are tired of a game for modern audiences. People are tired of forced diversity, equity, and inclusion. You know, you call this stuff out, but then you get people like him, like, oh no, the world would be better if it were. They don't like you. They don't like you. So why they're even in this video game business if they don't like gamers is beyond me. Well, we know why. Because it's to push an agenda. And if it wasn't for gamers, you know, they would just move on to Hollywood, you know, and start working on TV shows and movies. And then they would just do it there. So either way, if there's no gamers, then just go to Hollywood and start working on TV shows and movies. And push your identity politics there. Because they don't care. These people are so freaking miserable. And they think that being gay or being black or however, whatever, is like a personality trait. That like, oh yeah, we make them this. People are going to so love the character. And they're going to totally identify. No. No. Doesn't work like that. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. But they don't realize this yet. It's our little secret. It's a secret to everyone. We've been telling these people for the last several years that it's not how it works. They just don't want to listen. They'll listen eventually, I guess. Maybe. Which I doubt. But can't expect much from people with room temperature IQ. They claim that they're college educated. They claim they're college educated. And yet they are so dumb. Not very smart people. Not very smart at all. They like to look down on those who didn't go to college or didn't finish school. While they went to school and got a college education, they're still dumb. They're still dumb. Some of the dumbest people. They really are. They have like no common sense, no survival skills, no life skills. But oh boy, you know a bunch of big fancy words. Oh, good for you. Anyway. It's so tiresome. But that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.